we are back with a few more examples from Groups at Work from Laura Lipton and Bruce Wellman. And now we're talking about the futures wheel. And they have a really great example at the bottom. So I highly recommend getting the book and digging into this example on standards-based grading impacts. But this one is in the category of strategies for assessing goal planning, goal setting and planning. And it's inviting people to think creatively about what could happen if we make this change, if we take this step. Like, what are the positive and negative implications? And you go through multiple layers. So let's go ahead and check out the template kind of prompt slide.
Take a look at this slide. So first you're going to name the topic. I also like that they say you can share a question on the inside of this middle circle instead of a topic, which is cool. And so on chart paper, you're going to draw something that looks like this. And then you're going to complete the first layer. And that is going to be to brainstorm two negative and two positive effects of us kind of taking this leap or making this change, right? Then for a second layer, you're going to add another positive and negative effect for each of the first layer outcomes. And then you would do the third layer using the same process. And you'll talk about, what are all of these results? And as you discuss, what you want to really come away with is the most kind of positive out of everything in that third layer and the most negative effect in the third layer.
So this free resource from the authors in the description, and there's a ton more in there. So feel free to grab the book and grab those resources from the authors. Just want to name that the last kind of step, which we didn't get to on that slide, is that we are going to think about brainstorming actual action steps, like a policy change, or we already have the policy, we know we're going to do it. We're going to focus on maximizing the positive or minimizing the negative. So let me just give you an example from the book that they use, Standards-Based Grading. One of the positives is that it's going to increase parent contact and opportunities to clarify expectations. So if parents are like, what is this thing? Right? Well, now we get to lean into that increased engagement from parents. Like, yes, it's coming in with questions or maybe concerns, but great, we're in conversation. Let's amplify that, right? Or a negative. Some students may feel overwhelmed. Okay, so how do we reduce the overwhelm for students? So that's just one example that the authors offer, and I love that example. There's so many rich discussion pieces there. Go ahead and try to use that for yourself and in your own change that you're about to make.